Hey guys, what's going on? I want to welcome you back to Real Talk Tuesdays with your main man, Damon Patterson. Back in the day, before social media, when you broke up with someone, it wasn't always that was it. Because you would still hear from this individual, whether, it was a letter or, they would hit you up on a telephone, if they had the rotary, what I'm saying? Like, whatever it was, individuals that are most affected during the breakup are the individuals that tend to reach back out to see if there's a way to fix the wrong. And a lot of times you find yourself getting back into a messed up situation simply because you do not want to be alone and or deal with somebody else's problem by starting a new relationship. You don't want to start over. You became comfortable. And a lot of individuals that become comfortable in any given situation, they never really want to leave the situation no matter how bad it gets. There's men right now, there are women right now watching Real Talk Tuesdays with your main man Dame in a terrible relationship, and they know it. They know he or she is not good for them, but because they're comfortable, they don't plan on going anywhere. For these individuals, I ask, when did you stop loving you? And I think about this when I say it, because there has to be a lack of love for yourself to freely put yourself continuously through a cycle of negativity by choice. You don't have to stay there. You could walk anytime you want to walk, but you choose to stay. How do you handle a breakup when it's all said and done? When the individual comes to you, and sometimes they don't even always come to you. They might break up with you through social media. That's raggedy. You know what I'm saying? Like a breakup, you're like, I don't really know how to break up with this individual. I don't want to do it face to face because I don't feel like dealing with all the back and forth. I'm just going to break up either by text message. I'm going to break up by calling you directly. I'm going to break up with you and just send you a note, send you a little letter to your house and break up with you that way. There's different ways the individuals go about it. But how do you, the individual that's being let go of, how do you handle that? It's not easy. First off, let's start there. It's not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. A lot of times we find ourselves in a relationship, and if you love the other individual, and not just love them, I'm talking about in love. There's a difference between love and in love, and we're going to cover that topic too. But if you love an individual, you're hoping that this situation that you felt was meant to be is going to last and maybe turn into marriage. Maybe turn into marriage, if you want kids, with kids. So the both of you can build together. You have a foundation, you build up that foundation together. You see what I'm saying? So in your mind, you're playing out the future. In his mind, in her mind, they're playing out the moment. So if the both of you are not on the same, wavelength, when that breakup comes, it's going to destroy the individual that was playing out the future, never the individual that was playing out the moment. And so you're sitting there. Some of you deal with it, with food. What up? We all do, right? Some of you deal with it by way of just keeping your mind occupied. Because the more you think about that given situation, whether it was good or whether it was bad, the more you think about that situation, the more you want to return to that situation, the more you want to return to that individual. There's a lot of individuals that want to return back to the situation because of who he was or who she was. The things that they provided that you felt you were missing in your own life. So my suggestion is, if by chance you get in a relationship, not for love, not for a companionship, not because you want to build, but because of what he or she has, where he or she can provide for you. If that's the reason you want to get into that relationship, you might want to work on you first. Go into a relationship having everything that you need. Let's start there. Go into a relationship having everything that you need. So when or if that relationship ends, I mean, yes, you're going to be broken for a moment, but you will not become damaged goods. Don't allow yourself to become damaged goods. You're going to be damaged for somebody else. What's the point? What is the point of learning to love if you have not learned to love the most important person in the relationship? You! You are the most important person in that relationship. Two people. Both of you are equally as important, but you better be equally as important to who counts. Number one, you. Nobody said a relationship is sealed. You know what I'm saying? It's signed off, sealed, sent, delivered. This is it. This is all it's ever gonna be. I'm gonna love you forever. You are my only for the rest of my life till I die. It's you and I, you and me. It is us together forever. That's it. If that's how you're thinking and the other individual isn't thinking that way, or maybe the other individual is thinking that way, that's how things start. Because let's keep it funky. Let's be honest for a moment here. For the first 6 months, you're gonna get the fluff and the peanut butter. And that's a nasty combination to me. But you're gonna get the fluff and the peanut butter. An individual is gonna sell themselves to you verbally to get your hopes set on high. Nobody's really gonna introduce themselves as the bad guy or as that psycho chick. No, nobody's gonna introduce themselves that way. Individuals want what they want at that moment, so they're gonna ensure that they give you visually everything that you need. They're gonna tell you exactly what you want to hear to reel you in. We're going fishing, baby. We're going fishing for the perfect relationship. Cast it out, reel it back in. Woo! Oh, I think I caught something here. I think I caught something amazing here. Reel it in. Reel it in. But then when you have it, what are you doing to maintain that peace of mind, maintain that given relationship? Because when it's over, the pain rains down. You have no clue as to what to do next. All you are thinking about is that individual every single day. You even start typing text messages and then you erase them. You won't even send them. Or maybe sometimes you send in hopes you're going to get a response. There's no easy way to deal with a breakup. There's no how-to guide to get through a bad breakup. Nothing whatsoever. I'm going to tell you right now, keep your mind occupied. From the moment the breakup happens, keep your life going. And most important, if you have children, you maintain that priority of your children. So if by chance that relationship does not work, your mind should already be back focused. Those kids are going to keep you going. They're going to keep you going. That is your lifeline. The individual you get into a relationship with is not your lifeline. That's an individual in your life. But your kids, they are your lifeline. And what happens, individuals, I see it all the time and it bothers me, but when individuals with children get into a relationship, then they start putting that person before their kids. What are you doing? What are you doing? You have your blood, your kids, that's you. That's your blood right there. This movie extra that you're bringing into your life, that might be a temporary role. Your kids are not a temporary role. I don't get that. I never understood that. That never worked out for me. You have to deal with the pain of a breakup. You have to understand that not everything was meant to be. Be clear on that. I'm not saying go into a relationship thinking to yourself, oh, this is going to end tomorrow. But I do want you to go into a relationship and you have to protect the most important individual, which is yourself. You have to protect you going into every single relationship. A lot of individuals want to give it all, bear it all. The moment you get in every single relationship. For 2016, you're probably going to have 3 to 7 relationships. Some individuals can't stay in a relationship. They want to be wanted for the moment until they get bored. Serial relationships. You just boop, 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 just jumping on down the block. Every new post is a new person for you. You're in love every time you turn a corner. And there's a whole bunch of corners to turn. You're forever in love. You're forever in lust. You're forever in your own fantasy. So how do you handle a breakup? How do you deal with that pain? You have to keep and maintain great friendships. Because once an individual gets into a relationship, the first thing they do, some of you forget the friends that you've kept all the way up into this relationship because the new person that you're with has an issue with you having friends. That should be, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, strike number 1 right there. What's wrong with you? Yo, so-and-so, my whole entire life, you are brand new. I had right here, this is a 20-year friendship. You are brand new. You didn't even earn the right to even talk about somebody else. You did not earn the right to sit here and tell me who I can and cannot hang with. I wish you would. I wish you would. You need to understand as an individual that you control your own actions. A lot of individuals get into relationships, the first thing they do, once they think they have something good, they kill all of their social media. Facebook account, done. Snapchat, done. Vine, done. Instagram, done. You know, Twitter, done. I want off social media because I don't want to be distracted because the love of my life just entered my life. Hello, McFly. Hello, McFly. What are you doing? Because in a couple months you're coming back. You didn't even really deactivate your account. You put it on pause. You're coming back. You're coming back because you're already getting off of social media for all the wrong reasons. If the individual that you get into a relationship with is that insecure about every other male, about every other female from day one, you're already in a bad relationship. Relationship versus relationship.